We don't want him coding it. Yeah, safe to say.
What
and
about...
there's quite a few people in this neck of the woods who have that either explicit or implicit extinctionist view.
Yes.
Where they view humanity as a blight on the face of the earth.
Yeah, there's a lot of antinatalists in the world, and people who...
And frankly, actually anti-human.
I mean, ignorance is perhaps, in my view, the real enemy to be countered. That's the real hard part, not, fighting other humans. But all creatures fight. I mean, the jungle is you look at people think of this nature as perhaps some sort of peaceful thing, but in fact it is not. There's some quite funny Werner Herzog thing where he's like in the jungle, like saying that it's like basically just murder and death in every direction. I mean, in fact, if one looks at, say, chimpanzee society, it is not friendly. I mean, the bonobos are an exception, but chimpanzee society is filled with violence, and it's quite horrific, frankly. That's our limbic system in action. Like, you don't want to be on the wrong side of a chimpanzee. It'll eat your face off and tear your nuts off. They're not like peace-loving, basically, at all. There's extreme violence. And then once in a while, somebody who's watched too many Disney movies decides to raise a chimpanzee as a pet. And then that eats their face or rips their nuts off or chews their fingers off, that kind of thing. Yeah. It's happened several times.
Ripping your nuts off is an interesting strategy for interaction.
It's happened to people. It's unfortunate. Like, that's, I guess, one way to ensure that the other chimp doesn't, contribute to the gene pool. And if I did not love humanity, I would not care about these things.
So when you look at the whole of it, the human history, all the people who's ever lived, all the people alive now, we're okay. on the whole, we're a pretty interesting bunch.
Yeah, all things considered. And I've read a lot of history, including the darkest, worst parts of it. And despite all that, I think on balance, I still love humanity.